Good morning and welcome to the Elevate Renatas team call. Today is March 12th. It's Fabulous Friday. My name is Keely. I'm excited to be here with you today. Our quote of the day is, "There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure." National Conference is right around the corner. It is next week, March 18th through the 20th, 3 full days of fantastic training. You absolutely want to be fully present for those 3 days of training. So if you haven't purchased your tickets yet, go ahead and get that done. If you're on the fence, I say take the leap and just do it. You will not regret it. This is going to be really great. We've got an awesome lineup of trainers. Bob Snyder has offered a couple of bonuses for those who are getting their tickets and are going to be present. And this will be, I believe, my 4th or 5th nationals, and every year they continually get better and better. So I am really, really excited for our national conference. Yes, Sandy, get registered. It's going to be awesome. And then we have our dates for Leaders Retreat. We're going to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. That is going to be August 20th through the 24th. Make sure you get those dates cleared out on your calendar and figure out whatever you need to do to be there. You won't regret it. It's so much fun. And then we have our Founders Live. That is every Monday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time through the Founders Live, Renatas Founders Live Facebook page. And that is our opportunity on a weekly basis to connect with Bob Snyder, our CEO, and hear about any important updates that there might be with the company. We also get to see some recognition of who's out there making big things happen in their businesses. And then there's a story of the week and always a great training. So make sure you are tuning in every Monday to the Founders Live. If you're not able to make it at 4 o'clock, you can always catch the recording. Facebook Live, the feature is automatically recorded, so you can always go back and watch it later if you're not able to make it to the live meeting. And then on Monday nights at 7 p.m. we have our national study groups. Right now we are making our way through the essentials courses, so make sure you're tuning into that, getting your guests, or not your guests, but your students and your team plugged into the national study groups. We've got an app. If you haven't downloaded it yet, it's the Renatas Helios app. You can find it in your app store. And there's a lot of great features. What I love about it is you are notified anytime that you make a commission. You're also notified anytime a guest is checked into an event. And then you can also share the app with your guests and gain protection with them that way. And also you can share with them the, once they have the app themselves, they can tune into the daily money mastery videos, which are always very inspirational. So that's another cool feature. So if you haven't downloaded it, make sure you do so and give it 5 stars. We've got a lot of weekly and daily support that we want to make sure you're aware of so that you can tune in if you choose to. We've got our weekly private capital masterclass. That's every Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, where we talk about private capital. We ask that you, of course, watch your private capital classes, bring your questions to the masterclass so that you can start applying what you're learning from the class and start to have those private capital conversations. And then we have our dream call, the daily real estate action mastermind. That is every day, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till about 10 o'clock. And on the dream call, we talk all things real estate investing. So make sure you're bringing your questions and taking action. We've got the daily team call where we talk all things marketing. That's Monday through Friday from 8 to 9. And then our Zoom up call, it's our last week. Actually, today is the last day of our live Zoom up calls. And those are Monday through Friday at noon. If you're not able to make it today at noon, then you can catch the recording. All of them are recorded on the YouTube channel that we have. So just type in Elevate Renatas on YouTube, type in Zoom up, and you will find all of our Zoom up calls, and they have been absolutely phenomenal. They're only about 20 minutes long, and they're different interviews of students from across the country who tell their story about where they were before Renatas, why they joined, and what it's done for them. So that's been a really, really powerful exposure for guests and just for motivation for students as well. OES.com is where you can learn about what the optional event subscription is and why you want to be a part of that. You can also sign up for the optional event subscription through that website. So check that out. If you haven't, at least check out that video that's there. And then every Tuesday, if you're looking to introduce your guests to our profits education, a great way to do that is to get them in front of Bob Tierney on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. You can find this event in the Helios calendar. Just search for profits. You'll see that pop up on Tuesday evenings. Every week on Wednesday, we have a virtual house tour. This week, we toured a really cool property. It was a fix and flip that was purchased for $210,000. The rehab put into it was $54,000. And then the miscellaneous costs are $30,000, and the ARV is $355,000. So the potential net profit on this property once it's sold is over $60,000. So congratulations to that student. I didn't catch his name, forgive me, but congratulations. We're always so excited to see our students succeeding. And every Wednesday, as I mentioned, we are doing different house tours each and every week. So make sure you are building for these events, getting your guests in front of these property tours. They are very powerful exposures. So those are 7 p.m. every Wednesday. And then on Thursdays, we've got lots of different events to choose from. We have a house tour, as I just mentioned, on Wednesdays. Those are offered in English. And then if you've got any Spanish speaking guests, then you can get them in front of the house tour on Thursday, which is offered in Spanish. And then everything else on the list here is in English. So we have the Pillars of Wealth intro presentation at 7 o'clock. And then fairly new, we have our corporate onboarding that is at 4 p.m. Mountain Time every Thursday. And then at 7 p.m. we have our Velocity Banking study group, and then a couple of other study groups, multifamily and short-term rental. So make sure you're tuning in every Thursday night. We've got a lot going on. And we do record these morning calls. We are on Facebook Live. Our Facebook page is Renatas Team Elevate. If you're not a part of that page, definitely look it up, request to be added. We'll make sure you become a part of it. There's a lot of important announcements there. You get to network with the team, and you can catch these recordings on that page as well. And then our YouTube channel, I already mentioned, we've got the Zoom up calls there. And on top of the Zoom up calls, you can find these recordings. So do subscribe to the Elevate Renatas YouTube channel. Lots of really great content there. There's got to be at least 8 years worth of these recordings, these morning calls on there. So tons and tons of value. And today is Fabulous Friday. So we do get to learn from Lily Puertas. But before we bring out Lily, let's shift over to our money mastery exercise. We will go through this video together. And at the end, there's a short call to action. So we'll do that together. And then we will bring out Lily for her training today.
This guy was given a simple forever.
All right, time is up. That 5 minutes went by pretty fast. All righty, so today is Fabulous Friday. We get to learn from Lily. Lily has been spending her Friday mornings with us and sharing with us what's been working for her in her business and helping us move us along in our businesses. Lily is a dreamer like many of us on the call, and she actually worked for Rich Dad Poor Dad as a Spanish coach for many years in Latin countries, and then became a real estate agent in 2006, where she helped hundreds of families find their homes. Lily is from Peru and has been living in Salt Lake City, Utah since 1996. Her dreams of financial freedom have been haunting her for years. But thanks to the Renatas education and this entire program, Lily has been able to finally reach those dreams of financial freedom, and all of her basic needs are completely covered by her rental real estate. So she has officially exited the rat race, and that is so inspiring. So now what Lily is focused on is building enough passive income to now not only cover her basic needs, but also her luxuries as well. Not only is Lily killing it on the real estate side, she is also a key leader in this company and is on the PIT team with Bob Snyder, training to be on the PAC, the President's Advisory Council. So we are very fortunate to get to spend this time with Lily every Friday. Make sure you take notes, and I'm excited for what Lily has to share with us today. Good morning, Lily. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kelly. Fantastic. I'm great. Like always, a fantastic day. It's sunny today. It's gonna be like, well, every day is fantastic. But I just see that through my window right now. And Kelly, when you said every Friday about my story about me, guess what happened to me? I mean, The more you say it, the more I believe it. And even if it's a reality, I have to accept it in my mind, right? So that's something that perhaps I want to talk about it today a little bit about how we really, what is our identity, who we are, right? Who do we believe we are? And so yeah, so let's start a little bit talking about our state. You know, what is our state? How our state define our identity? And the state has a few components. One of them is this physiology. So, for instance, when someone say, "I don't know why I'm down," I mean, look at your body. I don't know what happened to me. You know, what is the opposite? Like when you have energy in your body, what is your reaction? How your thoughts or your actions change? If let's take this as example. When you go for a workout or you go for a jogging and you come back, do you feel like you want to eat crap, or you feel you want to just have a better life? I mean, a better, a healthy habits. I mean, what is your thoughts, right? Because you're jogging, you're exercising, working out. So your physiology is changing your thoughts. Is changing, or is trying to change the way you live. So then, in other words, our, basically, the way we react or act definitely change our state. I cannot say I'm happy when I'm like this. Like, oh, yeah, I'm happy. Really? So then that's what I need to change my physiology so I can change my actions. You know, when I talk about my goals, I have to talk with energy. When I talk about what I want, I have to put some energy in my words and the way I say it. I mean, it's another way for me to just to make this to make the changes. And some people say, well, I'm not a really energetic person. I'm really quiet. And I understand. But I mean, think about your life and how it can be better. Like for instance, when you have you've seen when you ask someone, how are you feeling? And they are sick. Oh, I'm sick. And their body starts to change it. I don't feel well. Yeah, I've been in bed. The body starts to change because you're feeling pity of yourself. But what about if I say, if you are sick, let's say you're sick, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm feeling great. I'm hanging in there, but I'm feeling great. I'm gonna be better. So your body changes as well because you're putting the words in your mind, right? So basically, another thing that we say, maybe we'll talk about this later in the language, but it's about when you're asking, "Hey, how are you doing?" Actually, this is a word that I ask all the time, and people say, "Hanging in there, surviving." So what will happen with their, if they say that to themselves, what's going to happen? Yeah, they're going to be surviving, of course, you know? So we'll talk about that about in our language. But so basically the first thing that I want to mention is how we can realize that physiology matters, right? And when you change your body, you will get different, when you change the attitude with your body, you know, how the energy, you will get different results. You will get different results when you put different energy in your body. Okay, seems like if you radically change your body, you change your biochemistry. It's an interesting, right? If you change your body attitude, you change your biochemistry. Yeah, got it. Okay, so the other thing, so we can just shape or change our state is through focusing, right? What do we focus on? So I think we mentioned this in the past, but sometimes we tend to forget. So if you focus on what you're missing, it's what you will attract, right? So remember, focus equals feeling. Whatever I focus, I feel it. Like right now we're getting over, hopefully, but some people still in 2019, COVID, they're still in that mode, right? And guess what? They feel that. They feel excuses why not to succeed. They feel like a government has to cover for you, and they're still waiting for the stimulus check. And that's okay if you have it, and that's okay if you have it. But it's don't count on it like it's the most precious thing. You know, if you have not received it, then pat yourself. And you know what? Maybe I'm on a different level. That's why I'm not receiving it. But what I'm saying also is like, if I'm focused, most people focus on in what they're missing, you know. And if you focus on what you want and you feel it, you will attract it, right? And if I can find the way, if I can't find the way, I will create the way. That's why my focus should be. If I can't find the way, we'll find it. Excuse me, let me say it again. If I can't find the way, I will create the way. We always heard like, where focus goes, energy goes. That's so true. That's so true. If I focus, like, I talk to people all the time. Maybe you only talk to 3 or 4, and you say I talk to people. People is like all the humanity in the world, but no, I talk to people and they don't like Renatas. I mean, they said it's a pandemic. They don't have the money, so we generalize like everyone doesn't like. Everyone doesn't have the money. So, and guess what? That will happen to us, right? That's what will happen to us. And so, and we have to understand in this industry that we are, there will be a lot of people that will say no. A lot of people that only want to pick up on your brain and not pay the price. I mean, I've been dealing with those, but the thing is that's okay. But there's no wrong words for the right person, and if you keep looking for that, you will find that person. Okay, and you may take to 10 to find that one. You may take to talk to 20 to find that one, or maybe 100 sometimes. I mean, that's okay. As I said before, to try to make more useful, or actually useful, more uh, powerful my time when I call. I usually ask for 2 questions. I said before, usually I start saying, hey, are you interested in investing in real estate? And then I say no. And my other question is, do you know anyone? No, this is who do you know that is unable, having issues with paying their mortgages, or having trouble with their homes, or houses. And again, the question may be, I don't know. I'll let you know. But I just plant the seed. I plant the seed all the time. And I think is right now I'm right harvesting my actions, because I received 2 calls, the day before yesterday, saying I have this person that is losing her house and she needs some help. So then when we start taking action, we want to see results. But of course, because we focus on what? We focus on there's people that need help. We focus on people that's looking for real estate investing. I usually, in part of my affirmations, and I think I mentioned this before, is I'm attracting people that is looking for a change, is looking for me. People that is looking to know more about real estate investing is gonna cross my way. It's crossing my way. So I say it, I believe it, because I know there's people out there hungry of this education, right? They want to know more. So then again, remember, where focus goes, energy goes, right? And I mean, this is real. We attract what we focus on. Haven't happened to you when you say, oh my goodness, I'm late. There's gonna be a lot of traffic. And guess what? It's a lot of traffic. Like, oh my goodness. So, but if you say, you know what, this is gonna be a fantastic day, I'm gonna go to my way, will be no. Sometimes I think like this, oh, it's gonna be like Moses, and everything is gonna open for me. I'm gonna go through. And I don't say like it's gonna literally happens, but yeah, there's not much traffic. I don't know. I just usually go green lights, and I go to my my objective place. So it's because again, it's not like I'm perfect. Of course not. Of course not. I have a lot of downs in my life, but I don't focus on that. I don't focus on my down moments. I don't focus on I focus on whatever is best. I focus on whatever is right. I focus on what I want, not what I miss. I focus on what I want. Okay. Okay. So sometimes when you ask to people, what do you want? How do you feel? You know what? I hate this job. I don't want this job. So don't focus on what you don't want. Focus, what if we change it? We can say, you know what? I want a life, whatever is your side. Let's say it's me. I want freedom. I want to travel. I want to enjoy life. I want to look at me when I'm saying this. I'm living it. I'm living what I'm saying it. Oh, I want to travel. I want to maybe help some communities. I want to enjoy life. Okay. But if I go to the opposite and I say, I don't like my job, you know, it's killing me. My boss. I'm living again. I'm living in my experiences again about what I don't like, and that's what I'm going to attract. Because I'm living those experiences again, and I feeling it again, and I'm down again. Let's remove that. Let's move that and just try to live what. Let's start living what we want, even we don't have it. How does it sound? Let's start living what we want, even we don't have it yet. That's how it is, the power of attracting things that you want in your life. Okay. So keep in mind, if you don't like your life, don't say, I don't want to live pay to paycheck. Yeah, don't say that. Just change it. You know? Um, Again, instead of focus on what you want, focus on what you have. And also be grateful for what you have. Grateful for what you have right now and look for more. Look for more. And of course, change your patterns. And my question is, when did you define yourself? And when did you define who you are? Maybe it was a pattern or something that was told to you in the past because of your parents, because of your, I don't know, your culture, your environment. When this happened? When did you realize that you are not, when did you tell yourself that you are not capable or making or living the life that you want? And how do you know this? Because when you think about the life that you want, suddenly there's some excuses that come to your mind. No, maybe no. And you try to excuse yourself why not is for you. Why not is for you. And actually, I want to just share an experience because I'm growing every day and I'm trying to remove those blocks out of my mind. Perhaps you guys already know. I mean, I bought a Porsche last year. And when people say, hey, you bought a Porsche, what was my reaction? I would have said, yes, I did. And I enjoyed it, you know. My first reaction was, yes, I did because of taxes purpose. Like I'm justifying why I have a Porsche. Yeah, because of the taxes, you know. Why did I say, no, you know, I deserve it. I wanted it, you know. Okay, sorry, there's some questions here. Okay. So then that's how you just change your mindset instead of justifying yourself, you know, and focus on what you want. This is one of examples why justifying, but also sometimes we say, if you put in your mind, I want to have like 100K in Renatas or whatever you're doing, or 200K or whatever it is that you want to make, 300K, whatever. And then you say like, really, should I get it? And put excuses why not to. And you put excuses why not to, and keep focusing what you're missing, and keep putting excuses why other people in Renatos had it and you don't, right? And when I'm saying this is because that was me. That was me. So, well, you know, they have a lot. They know a lot of people. They speak pretty good English. It won't happen to me. Why? Because I put it in my mind. When I remove that, there's abundance. There's a lot of opportunities out there. But it starts with me focusing on what. Okay, so don't build on failure, build on success, build on gratitude. Okay. Also, other things that we also mentioned in the past is about that we focus on what we can control. We should focus on what we can control instead, right? So do you focus on your past, on your present, or your future? That's a question to you guys. Do you focus on your past, your present, or your future? And today, say, Andres said today, okay. Who else? Do you have any answers, Kelly? Come on, people, let's interact. Let's interact.
Lavia says today and future. I'd say for the most part, I focus on today, a little bit in the past, working on that, and then a little bit in the future too. But mostly I do my best to stay present.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So, well, achievers focus on the future without missing living the present and being grateful what we have, right? So live in the present by focusing on the future, maybe taking the past to see what you can do better, you know, but most of the time, check on what you want to achieve. And again, without enjoying your present time. So that's one thing that we would like just to encourage today. Focus on what are your goals? How do you see yourself at the end of 2021? How do you see yourself within 5 years without missing your present? Some people say, well, when I have money, I'm gonna do this and this and this. Or when I have money, I'm gonna help other people. But again, as I said before, if you cannot give a penny on the dime, it will be hard to give thousands or millions. So let's start, living the life right now, enjoying the life right now, and focusing on what you have right now, but compelling your future. What do I want? What do I want for my future? You know. So the other thing that we do for our state, so we can have a fantastic state every day, working towards my goals, is what is, and we mentioned this also in the past. Excuse me, it's our language, right? A language equals meaning. Like I said before, when I ask, "How are you doing?" Surviving, alive, hanging in there. So sometimes you heard that and you just adapt that answer. I mean, I don't know why I will adapt that answer, but some people do, right? Some people just repeat what they hear around. And guess what? That's language equals meaning. How are you doing today? If I ask Gilda, how are you doing today? What would you say? I don't hear you. We don't hear you.
Gilda, you're muted.
Sorry, sorry. I'm doing fantastic.
Great. And guess what? Because you said you're fantastic, you feel fantastic, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And when you feel fantastic, you're more open to work for your goals, to be more optimistic when things go down, right?
Yes.
So that's the power of the language we put in our mouth. How are you feeling today? Andres, how life is treating you?
Awesome, Lily. I'm really happy with life. I'm really blessed. It's a blessing to wake up every day, so it's awesome.
Great. And how are you feeling when you say that?
It makes you feel great. I mean, that breeds confidence. When you feel great, it makes you feel awesome. It just makes you want to go out and do things.
Exactly. Thanks, Andres. See, so you see how the language you put in your mouth change your state, change your state. And then, of course, if you change your state with your language and excuse me, my board, vision board was falling anyway. But yeah, when you change your words, when you focus on something, on what you want, what's going to happen to you? What's going to happen to your state? You're gonna feel unstoppable. You're gonna do something. When you just put some energy in your body, you're gonna feel like, what, I'm going to do this. I'm gonna conquer this, or I'm going to be this. So that all of those factors shape your identity. All of those factors change your identity. Let me tell you this. Did it happen to you when you go to a restaurant and you have this great waitress and they say, what do you suggest for what is your best plate? And they said, oh, we have this food and comes with this sauce and and comes with this mashed potatoes and whatever. And they describe the food, and guess what? You just like you just imagining the food, and because what they said, the language they said is, I want that, right? So that's the power of language. That's the power. Whatever you say, it equals meaning, right? So from now on, make sure that you put the best words in your mouth. And also, when I say in the morning, I look in the mirror and say, I'm a beautiful woman. In fact, there's this order that I put out through DoorDash and said, put your name and said, Lily, parentheses, wonderful woman. I mean, people may laugh about it, but I don't care. I mean, I'm just gonna put how I feel, you know. And again, if I put that, how do I feel? I feel wonderful. I may not be wonderful right now yet, but I feel wonderful, right? So again, watch out what comes out of your mouth. The words we attach to our experiences become our experiences. If I said I'm a wonderful, I feel wonderful. If I said I'm beautiful, I feel beautiful. Maybe everyone will don't see me that way, but I mean, I should care how I see myself, how I feel about myself, not everyone else. I mean, of course, I hope everyone sees me a different way, but it's the most important part is how I see myself, right? How I feel about myself. So so then again, if you want to feel like driving, profound, winning, what we're going to say, I'm a winner. I'm a powerful woman. So Patricia, you're online. Hopefully you can talk. If I say, who are you? What would you say? Patricia Bonilla?
Yes, Lily.
Patricia, if I say to you, Patricia, who are you? What would you say?
Well, I want to say that I'm a great person and I want to be a person that I'm nervous.
It takes time, it takes practice, huh?
Yeah, well, today I'm feeling great in who I am, right? But
Yeah,
that's
who I
why
am. Who are you?
I'm a great person and I'm going to be something good things today.
Great.
That's who I am.
Okay, fantastic. So then,
The things that is going back, it was bad. I know that, but it's coming something good thing for me today and tomorrow and the next day.
fantastic, Patricia, fantastic. Fantastic. So then you shape yourself, you understand your identity, and you say it aloud, right? You say it aloud until you believe it, until you
Yeah.
believe it.
I
And
believe everything. I
good.
believe in God. I believe in what I am. I believe that this person is going to be a good person. And the bad things passing is mostly made me more strong and keep going.
Exactly. We all have challenges, and the challenges are to grow. Thanks,
Yes.
Patricia. Keely, there's some comments that I cannot read, but I just saw. Can you read it? So when I ask who you are,
Yes, Victoria shares, I am strong, beautiful, and intelligent woman.
okay, Victoria said that. So Victoria says she's intelligent. Okay. So how does she feel now? You know, when you say who you are, I want to also know when you say that, how that makes you feel? Because if you connect the feeling to your words, you made it. So keep going.
Victoria says, thank you, Lily. This is a good reminder that our self-view matters so much to how we feel. And Connie says, thank you, Lily. She needed this reminder today. Sindrell says, I feel energized and take action. And Berta says, in all aspects of my life.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. And I'm glad. And again, I hope this morning calls empowers you, you know. And remember, when you are behind the screen and listening to this, and you will maybe you will benefit some, but let me tell you, if you tell this to someone else, you will never forget it. You will empower more to yourself, you know. That I heard that the person that learns the more is the one that teaches, right? So somehow say the same thing to someone else, you know. Look for someone else that you can empower, and again tell them, who do you think you are? I mean, not exactly like that, no. Who are you? But of course, talk about first about the what we're talking about, so they understand what is the answer that you want. Well, let me tell you, who am I? And what I think I am is because I feel it. I believe in that. And I think, well, I think no, I know I'm a daughter of God with a divine potential. I'm a great person with that I can do unlimited things. in my life. I'm a person that I was with a purpose. And I'm a person that is capable of helping others and empowering others. I believe that. Okay. It may not be like achieved to that yet, but I believe it. And I mean, the more I say it, the more I believe it. The more I say it aloud with energy, focusing on what I want, and I believe it. I feel it. Yeah, that's what I want for you. And how this will help us with our marketing? Of course, it will help us. Of course, someone said, and actually, I want to mention this to you. If we see our leaders, let's start with, well, let's say Michael. I know Michael loves me, and I don't want to just speak on him, but I usually choose him as an example because Michael, from the time I met him in 2015, I think, to now, is a different person, another person, you know. So the value on him, of course, the consequence is the money that he's making, but the value is who he became during the process, right? So he may lose all of the money, he will do it again. That's what I would like to impact in all of you. How we're becoming in the process. The money, the people coming to the education, the commissions are gonna come anyway if we change ourselves, if we transmit this energy to others, if we're sincere when we talk to others, if we don't have this commission breath, like they said, they will feel it, you know. So if you change, if you change for the better, you're gonna attract the people that wanna be like you. They say, you know, I want to be with you. I want to do what you're doing. Okay. So try to use all of those things that we have in our classes, especially the social media tools. So if you want to increase your business, so people may know who you are, try to add value in your contents in social media. Try to add, I mean, if you follow the Robbie Sperry class, you will know how to use the social media. And social media is a trap, let me tell you. I mean, did it happen to you? I mean, for me, I go to check my email, and somehow when I open my screen, has my Facebook page, and I'm start like checking. Oh my goodness! What did I open my cell phone for? I was for an email that I have to check. So I have to be very careful, you know, with my time. And you know what else? TikTok is killing me, so I have to be away from TikTok. Social media. It's funny though, but I mean, again, it takes much of my time. No way. Okay, and then of course, you guys know that for me used to take a lot of time to do a post or something, and I realized, no, this is not me. Again, hire someone. If you are not into that mood, or you do it fast, your post, or it takes time for you to respond, hire someone to do it for you, you know. Again, why you want to do all of this? Because you want to create a compelling future. I mean, with exciting goals, you want to create a compelling future. So when you have a compelling future, the challenges that you have right now won't matter, because you know it's just temporary. It will happen right now, but I mean, the dark doesn't last forever, you know. So then again, create a compelling future with exciting goals, and then find a way to make it work. So compelling future is a reason to use your skills, right? A reason to use your skills. And we all have skills, and we all develop skills within time. And we all, again, we don't born like successful. We learn how to do it, right? And sometimes, well, I would say sometimes, I would say all the time, the challenges make you grow or diminish you, and you blame others, right? So create a compelling future. As I said before, if you do these three things, you will create your identity. You will have a great identity, and your identity will shape your choices. What do you want to do? What do you want to choose? If I know who I am, I know what I want to do. If I understand what are my goals, what I want to get into this, I will know what to do. I will create my map, right? My successful map. The map is different for everyone, but do it. Take action. Take action. I hope this year's is what is today's March 10, 11. So we're still in the first quarter of the year. Don't discourage if you haven't fulfilled your goals. Recharge again. Say, well, these are my goals for 2021, and I'm gonna make it because I deserve it, because I wanted to, because I'm capable of doing it. and they say that to yourself, and take action. What do I need to do to get this goal? Like if I say I want to lose, I want to lose so many pounds, or I want to see like this photo that I see right now in my vision board, but I do nothing. Of course, I'm not gonna get up the person. I have to take action every day, do something. So one thing that I do when I work on my goals, as I said before, I have my what I want, and I connect with my why, with a feeling, and then what are the actions I'm gonna take to get that goal. For instance, the easy one, if I wanna get the weight that I want or the health that I want, I know that I have to have a routine of exercise or working out every day, So that's what I have here in my goals. Now, work out every day. So if I want the results, I have to take action. What are the actions? Working out every day, eating healthy, right? If I talk about my other goals, let's say if I want to have my goal about massive income with Renatas, and I want to say, well, marketing, what do I want? So I have to know how much I want first. If you don't know how much you want, it will be hard to meet your goal. How much do you want to achieve this year? And try to apply those smart. I mean, you can say 1 million if you want to, but let's be kind of, if I haven't made not even 10,000 last year, maybe I want to be more realistic. What do I want to get? I try to double your income usually. This is what I mean. Not, you don't have to do it this way, but I try to say, if I make 40K a year, I want to make 80K this year. If I make 50, I want to make 100 this year. What I'm going to do that? How I'm going to get, first of all, don't stress about how. Say it. That's what I want. Why? Because I want to be financially free, because I want to leave my job, because I want more time for me, because I want to enjoy my life, my kids, my family, whatever. Define your why. And then find a structure how you're going to do it. How you're going to do it. Maybe I want to spend 2 hours every day contacting people, using social media. I don't know. I mean, find ways that will work for you. For me, it's social media and talking to people every day. Every day. Guess what? I went to the bank to work on my HELOC, to make sure how my HELOC doing, and then I wanted to talk to the manager because the teller couldn't help me what I wanted. And then I was talking to her, and she was like looking at me and say, "What are you doing for living?" "Oh, I'm a real estate investor." And then guess what? She went to a house tour. Yesterday we went for a dining. And just out of a conversation, just talk to people. Some people may like it, some people may not. But I mean, just talk to people. And well, I'm keep working and following up with this person, with this bank manager, and see what happened. But again, just keep in mind again that your identity will shape your choices. Okay, your identity will guide you and will help you create again a compelling future. You must participate in your own rescue. No one else will do it. Don't wait for the government to do everything for you. Just work on your own. Work for yourself. Work on your retirement. Build up your portfolio of properties. Build up on your portfolio of passive income through different ways, and also marketing is a great way to have a passive income through the years. So anyway, Keely, I think I exceeded my time, but anyway, hopefully I said something valuable for the people that is listening here.
This entire training was incredibly valuable. Thank you so much for your energy and for setting such a beautiful example for so many people. The chat was blowing up. I know that you definitely inspired a lot of people today. So thanks again for being here and for setting such a great example. We love you.
Yes, this is definitely a good wrap up for the week.
I'm glad. Thank you, Soga. Thanks much, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lily.
Anytime.
Valuable, Lily. Thank you.
Thanks, Andres. Okay.
Thank you for having my day, Lily.
Oh, no problem, Patricia. We love you.
Thanks for empowering us.
Thanks, Enrique.
Thanks so much, Lily. This was awesome.
Love you all. I mean it. Remember, my words are meaning.
Thank you so much.
I am a real estate investor.
Thanks, Al. Yeah, you're really saying message. You did it, Al. You can do it. Of course, you will be a great, everyone can be what you want. So say it aloud and finding out why, and the how will come. Thanks, guys. Well,
Thank you.
yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Lily.